Hello, guys, and welcome to another episode of Sportzian's Fantasy Picks for IPL 2020. The season is pretty much exciting till now. Yesterday's match between RCB and Delhi Capitals was somewhat lack of fire and all, but it really showed like what Capitals are capable of. They're sitting right at the top of the table. It would be very pretty fun when it reaches. It will be pretty fun when it reaches the playoff stages. So talking about today's match, it's a match between Rajasthan Royals and Mumbai Indians. I mean, on the out, you can say that Mumbai have the edge. They've won two back-to-back games. They've been pretty dominant. I mean, they've restricted SRH below 200 at Sharjah. That's a feat that no team has achieved till now, and Rajasthan have been clearly struggling outside Sharjah. They're struggling with the ground dimensions. They're struggling with their batting combinations and all, even bowling combinations. So it might be a test of time for them. But considering the record, Rajasthan have an edge here. They've not. Rajasthan have won the previous four encounters between these two teams. Mumbai is yet to score a point against Rajasthan in the past 2 years. So it's a psychological advantage, you can say, for Rajasthan going into this battle. They can say that, hey guys, come on, we bet them four times now. This is just one more time. So it will be pretty exciting to see how the matchup will be there. Now talking about the team combinations of your fantasy 11, it's a headache actually selecting teams for this particular encounter because there are four wicket playing batsman options available to you. Now you wouldn't want to miss out on anybody, so it all comes down to the current form and the previous stats against these both the teams. Now we've chosen Ishan Kishan, Sanju Samson, and Josh Butler. Ishan Kishan has been in some phenomenal form. He's been like revelation this tournament. He's been consistent. He's been scoring runs. Samson is the highest scorer for both. I mean, in the encounters between Rajasthan Royals and Mumbai Indians, Sanju Samson has scored the most runs, and he averages around 36, 37. So, and that too, he had a pretty good tournament in the first two matches. It's just about understanding the pitch and maybe taking it deep, and you'll see a beginnings from him again. Josh Butler is obviously a destructive option you would want to have in your team. You can either go with Quinton de Kock as well, but there might be some credit issues. So this is like the best three that we have come up with. I'm coming to the batting options. We've chosen Rohit Sharma, Steve Smith, and Surya Kumar Yadav. Now, according to the law of averages, Rohit Sharma should perform this match because he's been performing the alternate matches, and the last match he's failed to score runs. So we think that he might definitely would score runs this time. You can take a gamble on that. Steve Smith is a reliable batsman. I mean, he scores runs. He gives you the 30-40 odd runs definitely. Sky Surya Kumar Yadav I mean, he's not having a bad tournament, but he's not even having a good tournament. He just got out in some unfortunate incidents, two runouts and two silly shots. So it's not that he's not in form. It's just that it's not been his days, and we think that once if he gets going, then he might be on for a big one here. Coming to the all-rounders, we've gone with two all-rounders, Kyron Pollard and Lomrod. Pollard averages almost 163 in this IPL. He's been out only once, I guess, and he's been having a phenomenal IPL both with bat and the ball. He gives you that extra bowling option since Hardik Pandya is not bowling, so Mumbai is turning towards Pollard to bowl that or 2 to 3 overs. So it might be you would want to have him in your team. And Lomrod has been a pretty good in the last match. He showed like he can clear the boundaries, he can hit, he can run between wickets. So you would also want to have him in your team. Coming to the bowlers, we've gone with three options: Jofra Archer, James Pattinson, and Rahul Chahar. Now Archer and Chahar are like pretty given. The Archer also gives you that extra batting option. If he can score some, he can score some quick runs and hit some big sixes as well. Pattinson has been a pretty decent bowler for MI. He's been picking wickets consistently. He's been bowling pretty well, and he is a fine for Mumbai this season. So yeah, that's it, guys. That's the 11 that we suggest you would want to have in your teams. If you think that we missed out on something and you think that there's an alternate fantasy 11, do mention in the comment section. For such videos, please do share and like to Sportzian.